Hello, everybody, and welcome to ML Rod Gaming. I'm Mauricio, and I'm here today to unbox a new computer that I'll be building for a friend. We've named it the Love Boat Special. Comes from a longtime friend of mine. We served in the army together. He came out and asked me to build a computer as a gift for his wife. So here we are. Hopefully today we'll be unboxing the computer and some of the components to get ready to start building this computer that hopefully I'll be able to deliver within 2 weeks to them, and hopefully they'll enjoy the final product, and hopefully you guys will stay around for the beginning to the end. So with that saying do, let me introduce you guys to the computer. So for the case, we'll be using a Pavia Genesis PK. The PK is pretty much pink. It's gonna be a mid tower, two tempered glass window top, USB 3.0, 2.0 audio ports, four RGB fans, and of course the pink body, as you could tell. So the biggest thing about this one is that it comes with four fans, but they are proprietary to the box. So we'll see how those go in line with everything that the computer will have. You could see at the top right corner, this will be a Intel build. It'll be an i7 10700K, MSI MPG 490 Edge Wi-Fi. It'll have MSI RTX 2060 Super. Right now it's really hard to get a hold of graphics cards, but luckily we were able to find something for him, so that way we wouldn't have to wait forever for this build to occur. For RAM, we're going with G.Skill 32 gigabyte RAM at 3200 megahertz. Samsung 2 terabyte SSD, 2.5-inch drive. We're gonna put Windows 10 Home Edition 64-bit on a Samsung NVMe M.2, and then that one's gonna be about 200 gigabytes. So hopefully they'll minimize the use of that one for just the operating system and maybe some small things and programs that she will like. For the CPU cooler, we're going with a Master Liquid ML240 all-in-one. I was able to find, as you can see in the video there, it's going to be a white one. So hopefully it'll go really well with everything that we have going on. For the PSU is going to be a Thermaltake 850 gold rated PSU. The last build that I had also had a Thermal Lake. I've actually enjoyed the Thermaltake, excuse me, for that. So I'm really excited to see how this one's going to be as well. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get ready with opening the box. So just move some stuff around so that way it'll be a little bit easier to see. And then we got the little area ready up and going right here. So let me go ahead and move this camera so that way it's a little bit easier. So here's some of the parts that we have. We got our Windows Trident Z, 32 gigs right there. Evo Plus, our iCore 7, Samsung, our Thermaltake, and just to make sure everything coincides together, I also got pink zip ties for the build for our cable management, our Master Liquid right here, and then our motherboard. And then we have our case right here. So hopefully as we open it, nothing's broken in there. I haven't had that issue just yet, but you just never know nowadays. I've heard some friends from other places get computers and then they come with the box kicked in. Here we're gonna go ahead and use our iFixit kit. Love this thing. Got it at Micro Center a while ago. It's been really fun to have. Has all the tools that I've needed so far. And then one thing I forgot to bring over is our graphics card. So, like I said, here we have our graphics card. This was gonna have MSI 2060 RTX. This is the Gaming Z. I'm sorry, Gaming X. It's the Gaming X edition. I'll put that there. So let's go ahead and get started. See how this goes. And as I think how to do these things might get quiet around here or really loud. Not too sure how it's gonna go. But luckily this is a smaller case. The last one, was a full case, so it took a lot of space everywhere. So hopefully this one won't be as bad. And here we go. So far it's a really light case. So one good thing it's not a full case because it's heavier. So, with filters on the top. So that's nice, magnetic, so you can come, pull them off as you need. Dust protection right there. Let's see if there's one in the bottom. There is one in the bottom, little tiny one right here for the PSU. But you know what? At least there's something. Helps in keeping everything clean in there. So not bad. And then our instructions. And I already see a problem. So unfortunately, we're gonna need our tools already. Some screws. I'm gonna put those over here. That over here and out of the way. So unfortunately, our rear case fan is actually broken. So we got 3 in the front right here. I'm about to take this off as well. And then the film, they only put it on one side here. But the glass is really nice. So we see our fans here. They actually have rubber on the edges, so that helps with vibration and keeping them quiet. It's a really light case. So I kind of like that. I'm going to continue to take these screws out. Slide in and out. And right here, unfortunately, is our fan. I know that these are RGB lights as well, so we'll have to see how it goes. but maybe we could fix it without a problem, or maybe we'll have to get in contact with the manufacturer and see if they could send us a replacement. So here we have cable for that one. So it's nice that we could have worked through it like that. So here's the fan. It's gonna be there's how you get the power, and here's the LED. So we'll see. Well, it connected just fine. It's really quiet still. So what we're gonna have to do now is open up our power supply and get some power to this. Then here are all the cables right here. Bring that over here. So here's everything else. LEDs, here's your USB, power buttons, power LEDs, the HDD LEDs. And then have a lot of room for cases right here. This will be where you could put more hard drives right there. Here's all your screws. So now that we got this kind of torn apart right now, what we're gonna do is open up the power supply. To see what's gonna happen with these fans. The one thing I'm gonna talk to my friend about too is that if he feels comfortable with those fans, then we'll keep them. But if not, we'll see if we come up with another alternate plan. See if we go with different fans. If this just doesn't work out, or send the case back and get a new one. So one thing I like about these thermal take PSUs is all of the cables come in these bags, and everything's individually set up to go. So to me, this is a big thing. It just shows to me that they care about the quality and how it gets to the consumer. So I'm a big fan of that. And then, like I said, everything, these thermal takes are really shipped really good. Huge fan. I know in my personal rig I just have a Cooler Master one, I believe, and it didn't come as in as nice a package as this one. So we'll see if this thing will reach. From where we have it. But I'm hoping that these fans will work so that way we don't have to change anything on this. But like I said, I'm gonna have to talk to my friend and see what he says. If he's gonna want to keep it, or if we want to send it back to for a replacement. And then that. So that's on now. So let's go ahead, see what we could do right quick to get this up and going. All right, so after some fandangling and some professional stuff that I can't show, we got all fans working. So there's the RGB lighting, and then control them from right here. Right up here is the control for it. There's the almighty RGB rainbow. So all fans are working, so that's good. Let me sheet of paper. So you can see right there. They're all working. And they're really quiet. So, that's the one thing I was worried about, that they were going to be, at least this one, was going to be loud, but so far, not bad at all. And all the LED works as well, so that's added bonus. The only thing about this one is they're case fans and they're proprietary. We're not going to be able to control them through the motherboard. Unlike the master liquid or the CPU cooler, we will be able to control that lighting through the motherboard, through the MSI's Dragon Center thing. So let me go ahead and turn this off, and I will go ahead and unplug all this other stuff, and then we'll see the rest of the stuff, so that way we don't have any other hiccups. So at least the fans work, and that's what's important. Overall, still I like the case. It's really nice, small, compact. You know, hopefully everything fits there. I know I had problems before with other ones, like my wife's Corsair, where I actually had to change out a lot of parts because they didn't fit. So I'm hoping that this won't be the case on this one. That we'll be having a lot easier time with it. So, like I said, here's the motherboard. Going with the MPG 490. Like I said, he's got the 10th generation i7. We got all our stuff here. Here's your MSI badging. Put it right there. And then, of course, you know that the Intel one also has a sticker that we'll be putting on here. So we'll do that pretty much at the end. But here's the motherboard. Gaming Edge. Nice little dragon right there. It's got some RGB as well. Got 4 slots for SATA right there. Here's your PCIe 4, 16 lane, 8 lane. And then you have your M.2 that's going to go here. And then for the future, if they want to add a second M.2 slot, it'll be right here. Hefty little boy. Heavy. Your 4 DIMM channels right there for your RAM. So it's exciting. In the other build that my friend and I did, he went with the Trident Z RGB or the Royal, which were really awesome, really really amazing. And they look so good in the build. So here these RGB ones also, and they're nice, they're heavy. I'm becoming a real big fan of the G.Skill. On my personal rig I have Corsair, but these are also very nice as well, and I think they're gonna complement the case really well. And then with how the lighting looked on that, it's gonna look really really good. You got your G.Skill, become a G.Skill member, register your stuff. And this one actually came with another sticker right there, so that'll be another sticker we'll get to add to the computer as it gets completed. One of the last major ones that I was really excited to see was the CPU cooler. On my computer I have the 120 edition of this one, so it's just a smaller radiator and a smaller fan. But I was excited to see the colors on this one because it's white, so I think that it's gonna look really awesome in this build. So here are the fans. the connectors. Actually, this one feels a lot nicer than the ones on my computer. But they look really, really nice. Here's the radiator. And then here's the pump. Super nice. So the one thing that I've noticed, this being another build of mine, that Corsair will come with thermal paste on their systems, and Cooler Master does not provide a thermal paste, which isn't too big of a deal. Then you could even customize that. There's some thermal paste out there that are, $5 all the way up to $15, $20, $30, depending on the type of application that you want. So this was for the K's. So we could put those in here for now. So we'll put this back in there. And again, here's your 10th core. The 2 hard drives. So that's where we're at. And ultimately, since apparently we're running out of time because of the microphone dying, go from there. So here's the CPU. So that's the video for now. And like I said, we got a long ways to go. Not really that long, but we'll continue to move things forward. Alright, well, thanks for watching today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the unboxing of the computer and the components. Again, the name for this one's going to be the Love Boat Special. Gift for a friend of mine's wife that he asked me to build. And hopefully you guys will come back to watch the build video once it's together and it's published. So take care and have a good day.